Welcome back. We are Two Finger Spirits. We got Camera Shy, Camera Guy.
He's back here.
Live studio audience. And Henry the dog, huh? Woo! You know what we got?
What do we have here today?
Oh, you know what? Before I got one little complaint.
What?
The company that makes my yardsticks said they're not going to make them any longer.
What's wrong with you?
So today we're doing Taconic Distilleries straight bourbon. Straight bourbon whiskey. Yeah, that's not a rye.
I didn't think so.
It's a straight bourbon whiskey finished in Mizunara casks.
So what is a Mizunara cask?
Mizunara translate into wet oak.
So it's just oak that's wet?
No, it's actually from Japan. It's Japanese, and it's they have to grow it for 200 years before they can even harvest it.
A 200-year tree.
I guess it's really twisty and turny, so you can't really get really readily available long staves to make the barrel out of. Staves. So it's really cumbersome to work with. It's very porous. It sounds like a nightmare to want to age your whiskey in.
Can you imagine you cut down the tree and it's only 199 years old?
Then you're screwed, right? Start all over again. So Taconic Distilleries, they're from with the Hudson River Valley, right?
Yes.
See, you keep walking over there, and nobody knows that I'm trying to talk over here. Huh?
Well, I don't know.
Stop pacing here.
Sorry.
Jesus. You're throwing me off my thing. So, the Taconic Mountains. Tell us what you know about the Taconic Mountains, Andrea.
I know they're over out in Japan, out in Japan, and the Taconic Mountains grow trees. They start at 100 years old already, because it takes 100 years for the seed to germinate.
This is just as bad as your color segment. The Taconic Mountain Range is a section of the Appalachian Mountains that run, along Connecticut through Massachusetts, Vermont, and it's in New England. So look it up.
Wait, so they take the trees from New England?
This is a whiskey channel. No, Taconic. They're from the Hudson Valley. Taconic is a mountain range in the Appalachians. Holy cool. So, can you guess the age statement?
200 years.
Well, your guess is as good as mine because there is no age statement. I believe Taconic got established in 2013, I think it was. Maybe. They do offer a 90 proof of this, but this is the 107 proof.
Ooh, thank you. I told you I'd rather have the 107 over the 90.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't know if that is cask strength or if that is just the proof they decided to bring it to. It doesn't say cask strength, so it's going to assume that...
That's what they wanted.
Yeah, that's the number they went for.
How about the Mashbill?
Mashbill is at least 51% corn because it is a straight bourbon whiskey.
The rest is undisclosed.
Yeah.
Undisclosed.
So I guess it's at least 2 years old since it's a straight bourbon whiskey as well. But yeah, it's undisclosed. But the price, I can tell you how much I paid for it.
How would you pay?
$90. And I've seen it up like as high as like 120, I think. So
wow.
Yeah.
You must be doing well these days.
So it's a dark brown honey. No, let's get into the nose.
That's not even a real color. Let's get into that color segment. All right, now that Brandon finally poured me some, this is a 1.2, a chestnut Oloroso sherry. And it's very, very nice looking at a 107 proof. What do you think, Brandon?
Let's taste it already.
No. How's that swirl action?
Oh, almost as good as that color segment.
Oh, so it's awesome.
So, the Mizunara oak has to grow for 200 years, but then it takes 3 years for them to dry it out to work with it. Because it's a really wet, porous wood. So
that sounds very cumbersome process.
Yeah. So you know why there's not too many. And there's other offerings that companies that put out in Mizunara, but you're looking at like well over $100, $200, maybe even more, thousands.
Well, they're putting a lot of work into it, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, they are.
And I tell you, right on the nose, you get a distinct, different taste, and I wonder if that is the
Mizunara.
See, I don't know what Mizunara smells like, but
you never been to Japan?
No, believe it or not, I haven't. It smells really good. I don't know how to describe it.
I get a lot of spearmint.
Graham cracker.
I can see a graham cracker. I get caramel, oak, and I get a fruit that I can't put my finger on.
Is it another fruit? Acorn?
Is there nuttiness to it? It might be nutties, but I'm getting like some type of fruit that I can't say what it is.
Maybe it will come out in the palate or the finish.
I
I'll
can't.
tell you, it smells delightful.
I can't even say if it's like a dark fruit or what, but it's something fruity. Live studio audience just making small talk.
Yeah.
That are
Let's have conversation while we're tasting.
unbelievable.
Pay attention.
The viewers at home are like, "What is she talking about, huh?"
Nothing.
Trust me, it's never that intriguing. Unlike the palate, which is
This is
very
awesome.
good. It's very good. I get caramel, raisin, oak.
I'm getting a raisin and an oak. I'm telling you,
It's got a sweetness. What? I'm sorry. What were you saying?
it's that distinct smell comes through on the palate, and I can't pinpoint it. It's Mizunara.
I wonder if it's a high rye because I get rye on it as well.
Yeah.
It's really enjoyable.
This is awesome.
On the first sip I had, on the swallow I got a burn, but only on the first sip. It definitely drinks under that proof point, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah, right? You remember?
Yeah. It doesn't. Drink
If you
like
told
wine.
me it was a 92, I might believe you. Yeah. It's very good. The finish is medium to short in length. I get raisin on the finish, some caramel. I'm still getting rye. I really would like to know how much rye is in it because I feel like it.
I do have a rye heavy finish.
And on the finish, a little bit of leather in the lingering ends of the finish there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think
A
so?
little bit of leather. I really get the raisin. This is wonderful.
Yeah, it is.
See, I wish I could buy this more often.
Because I think it's pretty hard to find. I just happened to spot it, and then I was like, well, what is that? What Mizunara?
No, it has a distinct flavor that I feel like I would reach for. Because
Yeah.
like, I want that
Yeah.
distinct Mizunara flavor.
This would be great sitting around a campfire.
Yeah.
You know, well, it's a nice nightcap. It's
Definitely not a
really good.
beach whiskey, I'll tell you that.
No, no. I got the dog.
Bottle's cool. It's got, yeah, it's got, I thought that was a moose at first, but look, apparently it's a dog.
Yeah, it's a dog.
Is that their mascot?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I know that the Taconic distillery really tries to market towards outdoorsmen people that like hiking and stuff like that. You know.
I can have this on.
You ever done the Appalachian Trail? Any portion
No, I
of it?
just learned where it was like 2 seconds ago.
You thought it was in Japan. Walking down the trail. Konnichiwa. You're saying hi to everybody. Where am I? Where am I? You know, I was part. My ancestors were part of an Indian tribe in this area called the Fagawi, and they'd wander around the woods going, "Where the Fagawi?" But I digress. Would you buy it again, or would you keep it in stock?
If I find it, I will buy it for the bar.
Yeah, I would get it for
Yeah.
90. I don't
Yeah.
know how much more I'd want to spend over 90.
No, I would spend 90 on it, and I would have it at the bar. I wouldn't keep it in stock just because it costs so much, but I would have it on the bar, and then I'd probably pick one up maybe once a year if I could find. If I could
Yeah,
find
and
it.
I think this one's hard to find. I guess I would try the what is it, a 90 proof one? I would try it.
And if
But-
I could find something, another Mizunara, like now I'm intrigued by it.
Yeah.
So if I could find another Mizunara cask finish, I would want to try that one too. So
Yeah,
if you
but
know
I think,
of
I
one,
think you're gonna pay a lot for it though. So
Oh,
yeah,
no,
if you know of one that's in this price point that we can compare it, tell me soon because you know I have a tendency to take a little sip here and there.
yeah,
Little
you
sip,
do. Yeah.
little sip. So for the summertime, we're just gonna start doing
Just one a week.
one a week. I think look for us Wednesdays at 4:00. It's tough when the wife keeps making plans for us. The live studio audience nagging us to go places and do things. We don't like to do things,
No,
right?
no, we try not to.
Try not to do
We
stuff.
try not to. We try
Do
to just hang
stuff
out.
costs money, and then you gotta
Yeah.
see people.
Yeah.
Ugh. You want to see me? Watch my videos, all right? How about a quote?
Yes.
To learn is to die voluntarily and be born again in great and small ways.
So like, I learn all the time, so I must be like, they call me Machiavelli.
Yeah, well that was Machiavelli.
Yeah, camera shy, camera Machiavelli.
That one was from Jordan Peterson. Heck of a smart guy there. So that's it.
All right.
Check us out Wednesdays, 4 o'clock. Look forward to discussing the whiskeys with you in the comments. Check us out on Facebook, TikTok, and Insta.
Thank you, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers. Don't break. Cheers. See, crunk, clappy, crunk, clunk.
What?